Hey everybody, John Eads with you. Appreciate you tuning in today. Taking a break from our typical Dynasty content. If you're looking for a really good College Football Revamped rebuild Dynasty, you found the place right here. We do Georgia Tech. We're in our third season. Just lost the game, so not a good look. But we are close to completing this rebuild and getting that national championship. I've done about 100 episodes already in this Dynasty, so check it out if you are interested. I play on really hard sliders. Every game is competitive. Ask anybody that watches me on the regular, they will tell you. But today, I'm remaking a video I made, maybe a year and a half ago or so, and a lot of people have been asking me, hey, can you make another playbook video? Because the last episode I did of, my custom playbook, what plays do I run, things like that, it was back in the old version of NCAA 14. Since then, I've gotten the modded Xbox and played the revamped version of the game. So there are some new plays, there are some new formations, and I think it's still the best playbook you can use, and I really suggest you take a couple plays out or just use the entire playbook if you want in your dynasty and your gameplay, because it is really good. Helps me put up a lot of points. My defense is another story. This is about offense. So the best offensive custom playbook, I'm going to give you guys an inside look at my custom playbook, how it's going to work. I'm going to go through them one at a time. The formations, my favorite plays for certain situations, show you an example of the play somewhere around there so you can listen to me and see an example of it at the same time. So without further ado, be sure to like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all watching. Check out the Dynasty. I also did an Oregon State Dynasty if you're interested in a different one as well. All that's on my channel. Let's get into this episode. All right, so for starters, I don't run anything under center. It's all modernized. It's all spread type option concepts. We got pistol sets. We got shotgun sets. And then I run the Wildcat every so often, inside the 5 or near the goal line. Maybe if I got a 4th and 1. But starting with the pistol, we got the ace formation. Inside the red zone, when you get man-to-man, this FL cross is automatic. Usually it's that Y route, that tight end going to the corner of the end zone. Man-to-man, that is unbeatable. I highly suggest you start using that play. You can use it really at any part of the field. If you get man-to-man coverage, that's really going to be a problem for the defense. Same with this play-action power O. I can't really run this in my dynasty because my sliders give my offensive line terrible pass protection. But if you got a good offensive line, you can usually roll out, hit that flag route, that corner route, whatever you want to call it on that play as well. Fake jet read option. It's only available in Revamped. It wasn't in the old game. You get the jet motion, read option, fake it, keep it. That's a nice play too. So in the full house, I like this halfback zone play. It gives you a split second or two to let the play develop, hand it off, let your running back find a hole. This flood slip play is good as well in the red zone. You get your fullback or whoever you put in there in formation subs one-on-one with a corner, something like that. You can hit him, or you got that deep in route as well, or of course the underneath route. So that's a nice play in the red zone, or trying to work the right side of the field. This read option play is nice because you got the lead blocker in front of you, so if you keep it, you got that +1 and you can hit a big gainer there. Really love this double screen. This play is severely slept on, and the look should be to the running back because the receiver's never really open. But you get those tackles and that fullback, that running back out in space, and you throw that screen underneath. Usually you got to catch and run for a good gain. Pistol slot. So I like both of these plays with the jet motion. One's a handoff, one's a read option. Those are both pretty fun to use, easy reads, good for a couple yards. The jet motion really screws with the defense a little bit too. And then you got just more of your classic passing plays and run plays. The strong power play is nice if you got good offensive linemen that can pull and get out in front. Okay, I really like this play. Y corner out of pistol spread against man-to-man. That zig route, that stop and go is very tough to cover. And then against zone, you motion that running back to the flat. He's usually open. He just kind of sits there, and you can make the read between A and B, that scissor concept. So that's a good play to beat man, to beat zone. Same with Y stick looky, the two slant kind of patterns inside, the quick curl route off the line of scrimmage, and then zone, you might be able to hit that B route up the sideline. That's another good play. Y cross flood's pretty good because that slot receiver there has an option route, so he can go in, he can stop, or he can go out. So that's pretty fun to tinker with against man-to-man. There is an option play right there for the same reasons. You got two of them though on opposite sides. Fade smash, this is from the old game and it's transferred over to this one. That fade route against man-to-man, you can throw it back shoulder, use or catch it. Against the zone, you might be able to fit it in between a cover 3, maybe a cover 2. That'd be a little bit risky, but that's a good one to beat zone, good one to beat man. Okay, strong slot. I like this personnel set because you've got the extra guy in the backfield. So for zone, you got a lead blocker ahead. Read option, you got a lead blocker ahead. Play action flood's a good play. You fake it, you drop back, you wait for the guys to get open. Man-to-man, those flood routes, those in routes are tough. Against zone, too, that conflict you form between that flood route and that go route can be pretty darn lethal. Back dive, someone's going to run right in front of you. You follow that lead blocker to that open space. You hit a big gainer. Z slant wide corner is a good play. Against man-to-man, you got the curl. Against zone, you can dump it down to your running backs, or you can try to fit it in between the zone defenders with the scissor concept. And we'll round out the pistol with trips 4 wide. So this 60 go right here on the left is one of my audible plays, because you got the option route, the curl on the left will beat man-to-man, zone, that go, you could potentially hit, but also that option route. Against a zone, the receiver's going to pick the best hole to sit in so you can hit that throw, right? That's kind of how that works. What else we got in here? Middle slant is lethal against man-to-man. You can hit the curl, you can hit the out. Against zone, A and RB put a ton of defenders in conflict. Cover 2s, cover 3s. Tough to cover both of those guys at the same time. Levels is really good to run in a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 when you're on the left hash and you got the sideline right there. Man-to-man, boom, quick 7 yards for a first down. Okay, let's talk shotgun. A lot of these are going to be similar to pistol, but I try not to have duplicate plays in my playbook. So we've got a lot of different ways to attack a defense. We got 5 wide, so you got a lot of different plays you can run here. I like this Z cross play because I don't know why, but this over route that B runs is uncoverable. He just comes wide open over the middle of the field, so that's a good option. Speaking of options, slot options is a good play. You got 2 of them on either side, either a stop or an in. Same thing on the other side, so that's tough to defend. Man-to-man zone. Classic play, stick and nod is everybody's favorite. Empty stick is a good option. If you want a heavier set, we got ace right here. Some different options. We talked about FL cross already. We got it out of the shotgun as well. This quick base play is good if you got a good guard that can pull and open up a hole for you in the run game. This tight end under is a good play to use in the red zone as well. Inside the 5-yard line, if you get the outside receiver one-on-one with the out route, or the tight end one-on-one in the middle of the field, or if it's zone, you can look him off and hit that drag route underneath. So, and then short yardage, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, goal line, middle of the field, whatever. QB blast is a great play. It's just a straight keeper for your quarterback. You can run right behind the lead blocker, first down every time. If you want to get creative, you can run quarterback power in the middle of the field. Motion that receiver on the right side to the left, clear out that whole side of the field. Stay to the outside, follow that lead blocker, usually for a touchdown. So a couple that I have run. Verticals is one of my favorites. Just carves up zone, and if you want to beat it, with man-to-man, you can bring the X route back on a curl because curls beat man-to-man every time. But you got a couple different good plays. Play action post is a good one. I've run that a couple times. Let's see. Tight mesh is nice. If you got man-to-man, you can hit that B route on the corner to the sideline. So, yeah, I don't run a ton out of bunch because it's just kind of hard to dissect and decipher with all the guys so close to each other. But, any kind of similar concepts to what we've talked about would be good. Trail's a good one, just kind of a late slant. So, okay, F-twins over. This one is kind of like Wildcat, but it's not. A couple plays I like out of here. This jet play action swing is a great one. If you've got off coverage from the corners on the right side, that receiver comes in motion, drop back, dump it down underneath. He's got blocks. He can run. He can go. I like that one. You can run the screen out of that, and you still have that jet. Receiver has an option if you so choose to throw it to him. Then you got motions where you can either hand it off or you can run like triple options, and those can be pretty dangerous too if the defense is an assignment sound. I don't run a ton out of here, but this one is fun. I always forget about this play. Red zone, halfback corner. Use it in the red zone, as the name would suggest, or in the middle of the field, man. You get him one-on-one with a slow linebacker, that would be trouble. Another one I like is this midline read option. It's one of my audibles. This is the one where you're going to fake the handoff across your face, and you're going to read the D tackle, and if he stays, you give it. If he follows your running back, you go right up the middle. That one can be a big hitter if you get the block set up. By far, one of my favorite personnel sets right here. Normal, flex, wing. You've got the fullback in the backfield, and these 2 plays right here. Read option and halfback dive dummy. Pretty much unstoppable inside the 5. Just follow your lead blocker on the dive, follow your lead blocker on the read option. You will score every time. I use those very often on 2-point conversion plays because the defense just simply cannot stop it. Okay, split offset. I got a couple plays out of here that are good for red zone and whatnot. 46Y cross, you can run in the red zone, hit that out route, maybe hit the drag underneath if that's covered. And you got a lot of different options on that play. Split zone dummy's a good run play. They usually can't stop that one. Corner threat is a great play to run on the right side of the field in the red zone because you can look at that A route in the corner. If he's not there, sometimes you can hit that running back leaking out of the backfield right up the middle. So you got options there. A fullback inside. You've got 2 running backs in the backfield. The first one's going to run up, act as a lead blocker. You follow him on a 4th and 3, you'll get the first down. Situations like that. That play is really good for us. This run play is lethal. Inside zone split. Again, you got your other running back taking out the edge defender, and you can run right. You can cut it back left and follow your lead blocker. That run play is tough to stop. You can run that in 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6, 3rd and 5 situations, and you'll get the first down. Tight slots is a good one. I use this every so often. First of all, Aggie on the left is a great 2-point conversion play. You get man-to-man, same deal as previous plays we've talked about. You hit that X route, he'll be open. In the middle of the field, on the left side, right side, whatever, you can use bench switch, you can use bench. Again, man-to-man is going to get chewed up with these plays. Tough to beat a zone with these, but there's ways you can manufacture that, like with this mesh play. You send your running back to the flat or on a wheel route, you can hit him underneath against zone coverage, and that mesh play is very good. Zone, man, beats it all. You can run X in as well. So I certainly think you need to have a tight slot formation in your playbook. I got 2 more for you. So wing trips offset. So kind of the same thing as the other wing formation we had. This one's just got great run plays. You can also pass out of it too. This wide receiver swing play is pretty fun if you can execute it correctly. Against man-to-man, it's tough to hit on. But zone, usually you're good. It's just orbit motion. And hopefully your blockers get out in time to set that all up. And then finally, we got Y trips. This Rutgers sprint special is only in Revamped, and you've got to run it. It's an easy 30 yards. And then the last component of my playbook is the Wildcat. I only really run a couple of plays out of here. I have a lot in there, but I run power right, pretty much self-explanatory. Just take it and go. You can run blast. All right, so that's a look at my playbook. Feel free to use some of those or the whole thing in your dynasty and your gameplay. A lot of great ones in there to beat man, to beat zone. You can play it in Revamped, NCAA 14 with the new game coming out soon. I think you got to get that playbook all set and ready because there's one-on-one games should be coming back. So those are great plays to beat people one-on-one, and I hope that helps a little bit. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to comment questions in the comment section, or if there's a play you liked or there's a play you like that I should add, let me know. I'm curious to hear all of it. So thanks again. Reminder, please check out the dynasties I do. Georgia Tech rebuild. We already rebuilt Oregon State, like 200 episodes over there on my YouTube channel as well. So I encourage you to go check that out as well. Everything on my channel. I got tons of content, NCAA 14 content, College Football Revamped content. But I appreciate you guys taking a couple minutes out of your day and spending them with me. Again, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.